The iPhone 14 is expected to be Apple's next flagship phone in 2022. There are numerous rumors circulating about the next iPhone's design, price, and new features. Perhaps it'll finally be notchless with Touch ID. But most leaks and rumors should probably be taken with a grain of salt at this stage in its development cycle. After all, many iPhone 13 rumors have proven to be false. Hello and welcome to another incredible video from our channel. In this video, we'll tell you that it has just arrived. Apple just revealed the iPhone 14 release date, price, and features. But first, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell button so you don't miss any of our videos. So let's get this started. There have been no rumors about the next iPhone's release date. We know that Apple will host WWDC 2022 beginning June 6. During the keynote on the first day, Apple is expected to announce iOS 16, the next major software version for the iPhone. Apple hasn't set a date for a fall event when the latest iPhone is usually unveiled. Apple usually holds its annual fall iPhone event in September, with releases following soon after. Apple usually releases new iPhones on the first or second Tuesday of September. Last year, the iPhone 13 series made its official debut on Tuesday, September 14th, with pre-orders beginning on Friday, September 17th, and the phones going on sale on September 24th. Apple's fall event for the iPhone 14 could take place on either Tuesday, September 6th or Tuesday, September 13th. Because iPhones usually go on sale on Fridays of the same week, I'd expect it to happen next year on Friday, September 9th on Friday, September 16th. iPhone releases are usually scheduled a week and a half after Apple makes an announcement. Launch dates for specific models are sometimes staggered, especially when introducing a new design or size. As a result, the iPhone 14 lineup may have more than one release date. There's also another theory that's been around for a while. CNET did a deep dive into the Apple event timeline in 2018 and came up with a compelling Labor Day hypothesis. According to the 2022 calendar, the September Apple event and the unveiling of the iPhone 14 would take place on Wednesday, September 7th, with a release date on Friday, September 16th. However, the Labor Day forecast for 2021 was a week off, and due to the coronavirus delays, about a month off in 2020. Check out every rumor we've heard about Apple's iPhone 14 in our story on whether there will be a foldable iPhone for a more in-depth look at iPhone rumors. Also, see how the iPhone 14 compares to the iPhone 12, the best iPhone cases you can buy in 2021, and our general predictions for the next Apple event. Let us now discuss iOS 16 and every new iPhone feature we have so far. What is going on? At its 2022 Developers Conference, Apple previewed iOS 16, the next major version of iPhone software. Why is it significant? iOS 16 will be available this fall for the iPhone 8 and newer models. It includes significant updates such as the ability to customize your lock screen, frequently requested tools such as the ability to edit and unsend iMessage texts, and important utilities such as seeing and restricting who has access to your location and passwords. What comes next? iOS 16 is scheduled to be released in the fall of 2022. The next major software update for your iPhone is iOS 16. It was previewed at the company's annual WWDC keynote, and when it's released to the public this fall, it promises to bring several improvements focused on communication, personalization, and privacy. This includes improvements to your iPhone's lock screen, Messages app, and wallet, to name a few. For the time being, the iOS 16 developer beta is available, with a public beta version expected in July. When iOS 16 becomes widely available, it'll almost certainly arrive alongside the long-rumored iPhone 14. The new software will be compatible with the iPhone 8 and later models. Here's a rundown of some iOS 16 features you should be aware of. Messages can be edited and unsent. Embarrassing typos are a thing of the past, said Craig Federighi, SVP of Software Engineering at Apple, as he introduced three of the most requested features for the Messages app. First and foremost, in iOS 16, you'll be able to edit sent messages. So if you notice a typo after sending a message, you'll be able to edit it later. Under the message, a tiny edit appears in the status. Next, and perhaps my favorite new feature, you can instantly recall a sent message. If you accidentally send an unfinished message, you can use the undo send tool to prevent it from being read and hopefully to make it appear less chaotic to your friends and family. Finally, you can mark unread messages in threads. This could be a useful tool if you don't have time to respond to a message right away but want to ensure you return to it later. A new lock screen that can be customized. The lock screen is one of the first things you notice on your iPhone, especially if it has Face ID. iOS 16 introduces the most significant update to the iPhone's lock screen to date. To edit your lock screen, press and hold. You can experiment with various styles by swiping. Each style alters the color filter for the background photo as well as the front on the lock screen to ensure that everything complements one another. This appears to be Apple's take on Google's Material You, which debuted with Android 12. You can also change the fonts for the time and date, as well as add lock screen widgets such as temperature gauge, activity rings, and calendar. The widgets function similarly to complications on the Apple Watch lock screen. You can even create multiple custom lock screens with different widgets and easily switch between them with a swipe. There's also a photo shuffle option that changes the images on your lock screen automatically. An always-on display was one feature we hoped Apple would include. It's something that almost all Android phones have, and even the Apple Watch has. There's a chance the iPhone 14 will include one. Notifications and live events. Because notifications can sometimes obscure the photo on your lock screen, iOS 16 moves notifications to the bottom of your display. Instead of being compiled into a list, they appear as a vertical carousel as you receive them. This not only looks better, but it should also help you use your iPhone with one hand. Another issue with notifications is also addressed in iOS 16. Sometimes a single app will send you multiple notifications in a row, such as the score of a basketball game. Instead of getting a series of interruptions, a new developer tool called Live Activities makes it easier to stay on top of things happening in real time from your lock screen. Following sporting events, workouts, or even the progress of an Uber ride should be easier with Live Activities. Using private access tokens, you can avoid CAPTCHAs. The CAPTCHA, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart, has become a necessary evil on the internet. CAPTCHAs are intended to ensure that a person, not a bot, is accessing a website or service. They irritate me because they frequently involve reading strangely written letters or having to find all the images that include a truck. Apple intends to replace these awkward interactions with private access tokens in iOS 16. According to an Apple website video demonstrating private access tokens, websites that support the token will essentially log in and authenticate that you're indeed a human without requiring you to play any of the usual CAPTCHA games. Apple says in the video that it's working with other companies to add support for this feature, so we can say the CAPTCHA will be obsolete once iOS 16 is released to the public. However, if the concept is adopted, it may provide some relief. Later, Wallet and Apple Pay. ID cards from more states, as well as enhanced security and privacy features, will be available in your Wallet app. You can also protect your identity and age on iOS 16. Rather than displaying your exact birth date, the Wallet app will display your ID and the fact that you're over the age of 21. iOS 16 makes it easier to share keys with apps like Mail and Messages. When your friend receives the key, they can add it to their iPhone's Wallet app. Apple stated that it's working to make shared keys an industry standard that's also free for others. Apple Pay will support new payment methods and introduce a new feature called Apple Pay Later, which is similar to Klarna in that it allows you to split the cost of an Apple Pay purchase into 4 equal payments spread over 6 weeks with no interest or fees. The Wallet app manages upcoming payments, making it simple to keep track of dates and payments. However, Apple Pay doesn't stop there. A new feature will also allow you to track Apple Pay orders and provide detailed receipts and tracking information to merchants. This should make it easier to track the status of all your orders. Tap and drag for photos and visual lookup. Visual lookup in iOS 15 analyzes your photos and can recognize objects such as plants, landmarks, and pets. This is taken to the next level with iOS 16. When you touch the subject of a photo, such as the dog in the image above, you can remove it from the background and add it to apps like Messages. It's essentially a tap and hold tool for removing the background from a photo. Apple overuses the word magic, but this feature truly appears to be so. The video has ended. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. If you liked it, please tell your friends about it and subscribe to our channel for more great videos and current information. We look forward to seeing you in more videos in the future.